Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Martinier. For those of you that don't know, I haven't filmed a video in a hot minute and it's been like several months and I apologize. I don't really have any excuses other than the fact that, let's see, a couple months ago we bought our very first home, which we're so excited about to have our own place. And in the midst of that, we had a giant family vacation that we went to on an Alaskan cruise and spent a couple of days in Seattle afterwards, which was absolutely phenomenal. I cannot describe it. If you get the chance to go to Alaska or Seattle, do it. When we got back from vacation, we adopted a kitty. His name is Loki. He is the god of mischief, and he's a doll. He's adorable, he's sweet, he's perfect. We love him. So with all of that, and plus my son just started back at school, so we're trying to get into the rhythm of that. So I'm throwing all these excuses out there, but really there's no excuse other than the fact that editing videos is not fitting into the timeline right now. What I'm doing is, for all you moms out there, for all you people that don't feel like spending 2 hours on your makeup, I'm gonna try to do a full face of makeup using 10 products, 10 minutes or less, hopefully. These are just some of my holy grails that I prefer not to live without. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just get this thing over with. And please don't crucify me if I end up going over 10 minutes. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I have on my absolutely favorite t-shirt that I got from Seattle. It was amazing. I have a gray Yang Karev Stevens O'Malley t-shirt, which is the original Fabulous 5 from Grey's Anatomy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Netflix, pull up all the seasons, and start from episode 1, season 1. Just trust me. I am going to push my hair back and hope that I don't get one of those ridiculous looking lines. So product number 1 is one that I've been talking about for a while. It is the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. And yes, it is purple, and yes, it is good. And it's not cheap. So what I like to do is I like to take it, well, hold on, before we get started, so let's just pull up the stopwatch, see how long this whole process takes. Now, I am gonna let you know that I did go ahead and I put my moisturizer on my face. And I also have on some Glam Glow Pout Mud Wet Lip Balm Treatment, I think it's called. How many mark does that go? All right, so I like to take some of this and pump it on the back of my hand. We're just gonna throw that in there right there. And I take a little bit on my dampened beauty blender, and I like to put this in the perimeters of the face. I don't like to put a lot on my T-zone area just because sometimes throughout the day, when my skin starts to get oily, it can kind of over illuminate those areas, and I don't really like that. However, I will put some underneath my eyes. And I love this stuff. It smells good, it feels good, it's not heavy whatsoever. It's perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna take I tried this foundation once before. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade Ivory. Nude Ivory, excuse me, Nude Ivory. And I've tried this foundation once or twice before, and I didn't like it as much as everybody was raving about at the time. Wow, you just got that all over your eyebrow. I didn't like it at the time just because I obviously did not know how to use it correctly, and so it just didn't turn out very well for me. Yeah, it looked okay, but it wasn't like the flawless finish that everybody was talking about, and I was really confused, so I just, I don't know, it was just weird. So I'm gonna start blending that out with a dampened beauty blender once again, and I'm gonna make sure I don't get this in my hair, but I wanna get up to that hairline. And the reason that I came back to this is I tried it with this primer, and I found that my skin just looked so much better. And by so much better, I mean like it looked pretty flawless. I mean, you can still, after I get it all blended out, you'll still be able to see some of my freckles and stuff like that, but it's not too terribly bad. We're already at 2 minutes. I'm going to screw this up so bad. Okay. We're just gonna blend it out. Just keep blending, just keep blending. I'm probably gonna look terrible. So next I'm going to take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Fair. And I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath the eyes and on the eyelids. Not doing all that snazzy-dazzy business with putting it, you know, highlighting my entire face. We're just not gonna do that today. This is not the purpose. This is to make you look not so tired because you're a mom or a college student or whoever is watching this video. You know you're tired. We're not trying to go to a fancy smancy dinner or anything like that. We're just trying to get out the door in the morning, right? So now I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores loose powder. Why did I pick a loose powder for this challenge? I don't know. And I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics brush and we're gonna set all of that. And I'm gonna take a little bit extra and dot it under the eyes to set all of that. And I love this stuff because it gives you this like velvety finish and it really pairs really well with the foundation. We are at 4 minutes, okay? We're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do bronzer. I'm using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And I'm gonna take that on the brush and we're gonna bronze this face up. I'm probably not gonna get done with this in 10 minutes, but we're gonna try. This is the, oh my God, I've got to go. I woke up late. This is that kind of challenge. And I'm just gonna put that around the perimeters of the face, being careful not to bring it too far in. I like to keep my bronzer just right at the perimeters. I don't ever put some on the top up here because I have a round face and I'm trying to elongate my face. So next we're gonna do blush, blush, blush. I can't live without blush. This is the NARS Orgasm, and yes, it is a sample that I got from Ulta, but we all know this girl loves samples. And I'm gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks, like so, and blend it back just a little bit. I can't live without blush. God, I can't live without blush. See, I'm at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, now I'm gonna take this brand new Benefit Brow Contour Pro pen, which looks like one of those pens from back in the day. And I'm gonna go to the darkest shade, just says deeper shade. And I got this in, I can't remember what the heck it was. Ah, I forgot to grab a spoolie. That is the one drawback to this thing. Girl, you know I gotta have a spoolie. You probably can't see me. And if you can, you'll probably laugh at how I do my brows, but ask me if I care, 'cause I don't. All right, got one end in there. Let's see if she can get another one without, I'm not good at brows, so please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Okay, now I gotta comb this down. I'm sorry the quality of this video is probably not going to be up to standards, but you know what? A girl is trying. Okay. That is not the spoolie, Amanda. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go to the medium, or the lighter. Oh, don't play me. Another thing with this product is that there's just not enough. It's too pigmented. Does that make sense to anybody out there? Have you tried this product? This thing retails for $34. Luckily, I received mine from Influencer, so I didn't have to pay that $34, but God, I can't imagine. I'm a low budget girl, okay? I like my drugstore. Yes, I do splurge on some of the better items, the ones that I feel like I I need to be able to make myself presentable to the world, I guess you could say. Like, I will splurge on a really good foundation. I will. Okay, let's see. It looks decent. Let's just roll with it. And it does have a concealer shade. God, we're at 8 minutes. It does have a concealer shade and a highlighter shade, but we're not going to go there today. Okay, so now I am taking the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie palette, which I absolutely love, and I'm deeping into the shade Undressed here, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. This is what's going to take me the most time. I love doing my eyeshadow. Okay. I'm being careful not to bring it up to the brow bone because it is a little bit darker. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to dip into streaking. And I'm going to put that, can you see me? You probably can't. I'm going to put that right here on the edge. And then I'm going to bring it in. I've been really liking doing all of my eyeshadow color pretty much on my eyelid. And the reason I like doing that, because I don't think they're considered hooded eyes, but when I open my eyes, you really can't see my eyeshadow and it looks so closed off. Well, I'm going to show you a trick today that I learned from Tati Westbrook on her, I forget what it was. I think it was just the tips and tricks. Okay, now I'm going to go into, we're just going to do one more color. You know what? Forget about it. Okay, now I'm going to go into, what kind of look do I want to go for? I'm going to do this color down here, Exposed. Whoa. She a little dusty. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. I'm going to show you a trick from Tati though that's going to make your eye look a little more open. A lot more open actually. And it's the only thing that I've found that just really makes a big difference. What are we at? We're at 10 minutes, okay? So this is going to be a little more than a 10-minute thing, but work with me. Work with me, people. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Butt Naked, and I'm going to pop that right there in that outer corner. Love the shade names. Cracks me up. These eyeshadows are extremely like buttery and just, oh, they're gorgeous. First, let me do a highlighter because a girl needs a highlighter. It makes you look more finished, just trust me. And I'm going to take that, oh, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy. It doesn't have a shade name, it's just really pretty. That's what it is. And I'm going to take that right here on the top of my cheekbone. Please pay no attention to my ratty little brush here. It works, so don't knock it till you try it. This is one of the Sonia Kashuk brushes. It was like an Easter collection or something, and they had it on sale at Target, so I figured it was like on clearance. I needed some brushes for my little girl to play with, and this ended up being them, but I stole one back from her. So now I'm going to take my finger, my ring finger, and I'm going to dip into this. I don't know why I was trying to tap that off, moron. And what I'm going to do to make my nose look a little contoured is I'm going to run it just right there at the bridge, and then a little bit here on the tip, and then I'm going to take my finger here on the tip and go like that and drag it up just a little bit. Just kind of feather it out, and you can kind of diffuse it a little bit with a brush. But that makes your nose, it kind of gives you like this cool little highlight effect. Now I'm going to take my ring finger again, put it on this one, take it just right here in the center of my eyelid and just press once. Okay, same thing. I'm going to take my other hand, my other ring finger, same thing, middle of the eyelid, and just press. And do you see how that really opens up my eyes? It's crazy, right? I love it. So I'm already over my time, so you can tell I'm just taking my sweet time. Okay, now I'm going to take this little tiny pencil brush from e.l.f. and put some highlighter on that, and I'm going to bring that right here. Can you see? Probably not. I'm gonna bring that right here. I'm gonna open up that inner corner a little bit. I'm gonna take it down right here in the corner and right up on the corner. I don't want to bring it over this way too far, but I learned this, I think it was from a Wayne Goss video. Don't crucify me if I'm saying his name wrong. This really just opens up that inner corner and makes your eyes look just snatched. Now, last but not least, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara in the shade Super Black. And watch this, just one coat, I'm good. That's why I love this mascara. If you're going to splurge on a mascara, you need to splurge on this one, because the only thing is sometimes if you do it too fast, it clumps up on you, as you can kind of see, but it doesn't take that long. One coat, you're done. You don't need any more. So, we're at 14 minutes and 3 seconds, and I'm finally done. I think that that went okay. I think that it went well. Let me go ahead and take this band down before it ruins my hair. I think that the look turned out really good. I think that for 14 minutes and 3 seconds, you can't really beat that. I mean, I think it turned out good enough for me to go out in public. Maybe even later on if we like go out to dinner or we're going out somewhere fancy, which rarely happens. But I feel like I could just add a couple of touch-ups here and there and maybe do a little bit more on my eyeshadow and then put on a fancy colored lip. I think that it would really be a going out type of makeup deal. You can do what you want to with it. You can take some of the steps that I used out. You can put some of the steps that I didn't use in, like eyeliner. I can go without eyeliner, to be honest. I didn't used to, but now I can. I feel like it doesn't make my eyes look as heavy. I think that it also doesn't take up as much time, because God knows when I do like a winged liner, oh my God, it will take me at least 10 minutes just to do that. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it's helpful to you. And please let me know in the comments section if you like seeing these type of videos, something that is like mom related, anything like that. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and remember to be nice to the moms. Bye.